It's hard to deny that affirmations are one of the most popular techniques used in manifestation or general success creation in order to help somebody get what they want. But if you're like me, you may have had some success with affirmations, but there are times where you were trying to manifest something really important to you and they didn't work at all. In fact, I remember 6 months or more periods sometimes where I was repeating affirmations daily and nothing worked. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what I've learned about why those things didn't work for me and how you can apply these 4 keys to help you troubleshoot and help you get your affirmations working so you can manifest what you want in your life. Let's go. And before we dive in, I just want to welcome you to the channel. Whether you're new here or a subscriber, welcome back. My name's Coach David, and I help smart and ambitious people, especially entrepreneurs and high-achieving professional types, to really create what they want, that success they want in their lives, and to do it in a more effortless way. So manifestation, success creation, whatever angle you're coming from is more fun, easy, and effortless, because God knows that we work hard and we want to get the success that we want, but also enjoy it too and have it be a lot easier. I should know I put a lot of hard effort in sometimes and got little to no result because things weren't aligned for me. I know that you've probably tried these things and you've probably tried too hard, right? That's really what's happened here for a lot of us. And that's why I'm excited to share these 4 tips with you today. So let's get into it. All right, so the first thing you want to take a look at here is you want to take a look at if there are any subconscious blocks, subconscious beliefs that are getting in the way of your creation or your manifestation using affirmations. So what does that mean? What does that look like? So what you want to do is, as you're saying the affirmations over, a course of many days, you'll be able to, some days, or maybe when you first start, oftentimes, it'll feel good. It'll feel pretty easy because you're excited about it. It's a new creation. But then the plateau sets in, right? The grind of doing it and waiting for the manifestation to come. So you want to notice those little down feelings or resistance feelings and try to uncover what those things are. And what you can do is actually stop your affirmations routine when you're starting to feel that kind of feeling. Take a step back and kind of inquire into why might I be having a block, or is there a block in place here, right? And often you can get an answer that comes. You can also just straight up ask your subconscious mind, hey, subconscious mind, can you tell me or show me why I'm having such trouble with these affirmations? And if you wait and listen, an answer will arise. A lot of times it'll be in forms of a verbal answer from within, but maybe you get a phone call from somebody that signals something, or a text message, right? Or you get an impulse to walk out the door and you follow that impulse, and maybe you see a dog or a cat outside or something, and that makes you think of a reason of why this stuff isn't happening. And I'm just talking about it in this way because all this stuff has happened to me, right? All these types of scenarios where sometimes if I ask and wait, it'll come to me. And sometimes I'll ask and it's like nothing's coming. And I just get this impulse to like go get a breath of fresh air. Then all of a sudden the answer comes and I see this dog and I'm like, whoa, and it reminds me of some past memory, and then boom, there's the answer. Right? Something like this. And so you're actually using the power of your own subconscious mind to tell you the subconscious block. And now for tip number 2, which is around meta beliefs. I recently recorded a short video around the 2 major factors of why affirmations don't work, and this was one of them. And so making sure your meta beliefs are in line with actually having the affirmations work. What are meta beliefs? Well, if I have a specific belief or a specific creation or affirmation that I'm trying to use, like I want to generate $10,000 this month, let's say, or I want to attract $10,000. Well, that's the specific thing, the specific belief in regards to the creation. But underneath any specific things we're trying to create, health, relationship, SP, right, money, career, business, whatever, are beliefs about how we think the world operates. So a meta belief could also be something around your identity. But in this case, meta beliefs around affirmations would be whether they do or don't work in general, or whether they will or won't work for you. And so if you have any kind of idea subconsciously that affirmations can't work in general or won't work for you, that has to be fixed. Or maybe you did and somehow it slipped and you told a friend or family member or saw a video on YouTube that came up to you on success and it said affirmations are BS, they don't work, and that sort of got into your mind like a mind virus and it affected you. right? And that changed your belief, unbeknownst to you subconsciously, to be like, I don't know if these affirmations are gonna work at all for me. So you actually can do affirmations, right, around, hey, affirmations work for me. My affirmations always work for me. And so you recreate that foundation, or create one if you don't have one, so that you can do your actual affirmation that you believe that affirmations can work and will work for you. And by the way, if you didn't know, I have a free reality creation mini class that I will link in the description and the comments below. This will help give you an even wider perspective on how to create your own reality to manifest. And we even get into some spirituality and physics levels. It's a pretty cool training, so check it out if you haven't registered for that yet. And now for the third tip, which is aligned word selection. Aligned word selection. What does this mean? Well, it means that the words that you choose as part of your affirmation, those power words, especially the core adjectives and verbs, right? The nouns too, but the things that are specific, right? Not the does and the us and the ofs and the ands. Those aren't powerful words. Those are structural that hold together. But words like money, right? Words like relationship or love or amazing, exciting, awesome, right? If we're using amplifying words, whatever those words are, we want to make sure they really feel in alignment and give you that feeling that the manifestation has already happened, already created, and or at the very least on its way to you. But really you want to use the words that it's already happened, already done, already manifested, and it really connects to that feeling that it is done. So for example, again, let's take, I manifest $10,000 this month, right? Well, I manifest $10,000 this month could be aligned, but maybe it's like, I manifest $10,000 this month doing what I love, right? And that adds an alignment piece that wasn't there before. Or maybe it's, I manifest $10,000 this month out of thin air. That's a popular one, right? Some people just want it out of thin air. Some people like me enjoy that money coming through service to the world. That tends to be the track I go on. In general, maybe one day I'll do the out of thin air, right? That's more the lottery track. But you need to make sure those words really line up for you. And in this case, maybe it should be attract, right? Maybe it should be create. Maybe you do want to say earn, right? Maybe you want to add in the word effortless. I effortlessly manifest, or maybe I effortlessly attract. Now here's the thing, on different days, maybe you can switch it up a little bit. They don't always have to be exactly the same. I will do that. I'll go on an affirmation walk. Most days these days, I'm kind of experimenting using affirmations more, along with doing scene visualization and like. And I find that it's nice to have the variation, but the core stays the same. I'm always saying the same number if it's money, or the same thing around relationships being better, right? That core thing changes, but I might switch the verb up. Or maybe for you, it works better keeping it exactly the same. That can be personality dependent. I'm more of a variance guy, but I do know that I need to keep the core words, right, around the exact creation the same. And I know this because I've made it work for me, right? I'm teaching you what I've learned to make it work for me. This isn't just pie in the sky or parroting what somebody else has said. This is how I've made it work for me. And in coaching other people, I've noticed that some people have personalities that are more like mine, and some love having that exactness until it is manifested for them. Does that make sense? All right, we're about to get into tip number 4, but before we do that, go ahead and make sure to smash the like and hit the subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber and you're liking this content, so you can get notified of content right when it comes out. And when you smash that like button, it helps the algorithm know that this is quality content, and to send it out to people like you who are looking for help with creating the success they want in their lives. So go ahead and smash it. Super grateful if you would do that. And for the 4th tip, last but not least, not the sexiest tip, but actually super critical, is repetition. Having enough repetition. I often talk about brain change and neuroscience in terms of helping people get what they want, creating confidence, success, and the like. And this is shown neurologically, but it also seems that the universe likes repetition too. And if all other 3 factors are lined up, and you know that they're lined up, you simply need to repeat them more and just have faith and continue on, keep surrendering, right? Allowing it to come while repeating the affirmations. If inspired action comes, then you need to take it, right? You got to stay open and surrender to that as well, but you simply just need more repetition. That's all. And it might be very soon, it might be a bit longer, depends on your belief level, right, currently around that, and maybe the size of the manifestation, again, but that a lot of times is tied to belief. So I've learned it really can come much faster than we believe if we don't have a meta belief that it can't come fast, right? That'd be another meta belief example. So make sure to get enough repetitions in, and that also might mean how many times a day are you doing it? Are you doing it in bursts, right? If I go on my affirmation walk, I'll do one affirmation for 5 minutes and time it. And then I'll take a break, maybe I'll do it again, maybe I'll do another one, and I'll do that twice a day, sometimes once a day. And then throughout the day, I'll sometimes just do it randomly, right? So more immersion can really, really help as long as you're not coming from a place of lack and staying open, allowing and surrendered to, allowing the creation to come. You just need to do more immersion and repetition sometimes. And so once again, we're at the end. Thanks so much for watching this video. Always feel free to drop a comment below. Would love to hear from you about how your affirmations practice is going, what's working, what's not, if any of these tips helped you, if you learned something. And do remember to smash the like and subscribe. And until next video, I'm complete. See ya.